Good evening. Some community members relying on shelters as they escape the Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak fire are concerned tonight after news that 2 of the shelters will soon be closing. But not all services will stop. News 13's Gabe Chavez is here to explain. Gabe?
Annalisa, evacuees staying at the old Memorial Middle School gym in Las Vegas and the Glorieta camp will have to find a new place to stay after finding refuge in the shelters for weeks. As the communities of San Miguel and Mora counties try to come back from the Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak fire, they face another blow after the announcement of the 2 shelters for evacuees are closing.
It's a place of resilience. It's a place of strength and hope and healing. And, when we start cutting, I don't even know why, because it's being volunteer run.
Las Vegas schools announced earlier this week the overnight shelter would be closing its doors. The mayor of Las Vegas says that's because the number of people staying there is dwindling. Saturday was supposed to be the last day people could stay there, but local leadership and the Red Cross decided against it.
The Red Cross is going to keep the shelter open until this agreement is signed with the local entity.
The emergency management team, the county, and other leaders are working to provide more permanent places for evacuees to stay.
We've extended the Red Cross to provide services for a couple more days from today until a more permanent contract is signed for lodging for the people who were evacuated.
Once the shelters close, evacuees still needing a place to stay will be given hotel vouchers until the permanent shelters are set up. While people won't stay overnight at the shelters anymore, there will still be other services offered.
We would never kick anybody out on the street. There's plenty of services in town. There's multiple soup kitchens that prepare hot meals for people. So there's plenty of access to food and services and water, commodities, money.
The Las Vegas mayor says details on the permanent shelters, like where they'll be or when they'll open, are still being ironed out. Some members of the community are still concerned resources are being pulled too soon.
I agree that temporary and permanent housing is better than a cot, and that's great. We need to move people towards that, but we don't have to shut down the other things until people have successfully transitioned back into normalcy.
FEMA will remain at the middle school for the time being. Goods distributions will also still be there. Annalisa?
Okay, Gabe, as for the Glorieta camp, they announced a while ago that they would be closing due to the contract ending and the camp opening for its normal operations during the summer.